Well, 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 look who decided to show back up. It's us, because we've been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We haven't uploaded in 3 weeks.
Right.
So we're gonna watch some bizarre bub videos and decide whether or not we think they're real or fake. And again, this is just our opinions, okay? So don't sue us.
Can they?
I don't know. Probably. Let's just get into it.
A couple of friends are meeting up at a friend's house to practice for a dance recital. They'll be performing in a few days, so they want to make sure their dance is perfectly choreographed. Throughout the night, the friends record themselves dancing solo before eventually filming their collective dance. But fast forward to only a couple hours later, and something very strange happens. According to the group, they were playing a game inside a room when something pretty creepy happened. This is what was caught.
Up, wait, middle, down.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll do the...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Let's do it. You can only move when the lights are off. You can't move when the lights are on.
All right, I'm confused. Are they practicing for a dance or are they playing a game? Why did it...
I don't know. I don't think it matters. We're here for ghosts, not dance routines, okay, ladies?
I have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
This is
You have
highly
5 moves to
edited.
get to me. Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
Turned the light
Hang on,
on.
Ari. Something fell, right?
Yeah, it was sitting right here. Was it?
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell?
No,
That's
feel
not
this.
flew off.
There's no way
It was
this
here?
fell. Feel how heavy this
I
is.
don't know.
Yes,
Oh,
it
wow.
was sitting right here. Did you touch that?
No, she didn't touch it.
I don't know. That's I don't know.
Maybe it was like.
Wait. What?
Was that
No.
already
Why is that?
moving?
Oh, oh my! Oh my god! You guys! Oh my god! I'm freaking! What the hell?
That was okay.
What?
No.
What?
The cat
Oh
is.
my god! You guys, wait! I'm actually freaking out.
Oh my god.
What is?
Wait! I'm really scared. I'm really scared. What the fuck? That's probably like.
First red flag, the blackout edit. You're telling me you can hear the girl recording like breathe very slightly. You're not gonna hear these girls shuffling around and trying to get from one place to another within like a couple seconds.
2 of them got on the bed, and the fact you didn't hear the bed at all is a massive red flag. Also, the complete blackout. Even I feel like if you did turn off the light with a camera, the camera probably would still be able to pick up some outlines in the
Yeah, that
room.
was too dark.
It was too dark. It was perfectly pitch black.
Also the convenience of it blacking out and then something goes flying off the shelf, so they don't have to worry about doing any magician tricks for that because there's no light source. It's all dark, so they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed very seemed very fake, very staged.
It was fake.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Number 7.
In the following video, a mother and her 2 children are standing outside their house after seeing something very alarming. They had just come back from walking outside when something on the 2nd floor window catches their attention. The family couldn't help but record this on the off chance that no one would believe them. Using a flashlight they had brought along to their nightly walk, the family shines the window and sees this.
All right, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing some. All right, put your flashlight up.
I didn't see anything.
Good, I'm glad they're doing a replay here.
Huh?
Maybe you need to go
Do you
full-
guys see it?
Maybe go full screen.
I don't see it. Put in the comments if you see it. What the fuck's happening here?
Let's go back.
All right, flash it up there. Oh,
Oh, is it supposed to be?
put your flashlight down. Let's see if it'll do it again. All right, put it up. Hurry. Oh,
Huh?
It appears that each time the light isn't on the window, the blinds move on their own.
Oh.
But if you look closely, you'll see that no fingers can be seen opening the blinds, let alone a figure behind the shades.
Interesting.
The space appears to be empty, as if no one is there. Now the children are definitely spooked by this incident, but not so much the mother, given her calm demeanor in the video.
Okay.
It could be that this odd occurrence has happened before, and thus explaining why she doesn't seem that fazed. But whether or not that's so, what happens next further demonstrates this incident as being truly odd.
I'm sorry, but your first reaction as a mother with children is going to be, quick kids, pull out your flashlight, point it out the window while I record it. No one's going to believe us. You just call the cops. There's someone in your house. Call the cops.
That's what I would do.
That's what you would do?
That's what I would have done.
Pull out a flashlight, point it at it, record it. I would at least call the police first and be like, hey, I believe someone is in my house. I'm going in there. They would probably advise you not to, but you could go, I'm going in there.
But you would see someone if there's someone in your house standing there doing this.
Right.
Also, there's no fingers.
Right.
So.
I mean, I think it's staged and fake. You just have someone standing on the side with a little stick and
well,
you just
let's hold your judgment until the end of the video.
Okay.
There's more.
Okay.
There's more.
Odd. Have a look.
All right, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up.
That was an intense one.
All right, f it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. All right, here's the upstairs. I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's
There's
the
so many
closet. I
places
just
up
want
there
to show
you can
you.
hide.
There's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The mother checks the room and shows that no one's there. Even before entering the space, she appears to be certain that no one is up there, as if she's already experienced this before. It goes without saying, but viewers find this to be pretty strange. If no one had been inside the room, then how were the blinds opening up? And why is it that each time the window is shined, they immediately close back up? With no further context or updates on this odd occurrence, it seems that we may never know what exactly was going on in this video.
I'd say fake.
Slapping the fake sticker on there.
Fake.
2-0 so far. This isn't a good start, but we got a few left, so let's see what happens here.
In the following video, a mother is recording her daughter because of something very concerning that she just said. According to the daughter, someone or something is in the closet moving inside. She was able to capture a glimpse of this movement from the gap beneath the closet door, but couldn't make out who or what was in there. This was extremely concerning to the mother, as for a while they've been dealing with strange occurrences at home. They believe that a squatter is hiding in their house. Now they had thought this for the longest time, until something pretty creepy happened recently. Although Cheryl, the mother, doesn't exactly say what happened, she now knows that something else is going on in the house. One day, Cheryl is sewing in her room when her daughter, who's playing with her toys right behind her, tells her that something had moved in the closet. She immediately grabs her phone and begins to record.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living.
She's a
so.
seamstress.
Seamstress.
So,
Okay, makes sense.
I would want all these mannequins in my house for no reason. So if anyone out there has a mannequin they don't want to sit in my way, shoot me an email. I'll send you my address.
For a living, so. Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something under the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you? It's okay.
First of all, why is there a fucking mannequin in your closet like that? That is so fucking staged. That's the stagest. Another one they had me. I was like, oh, we got creepy mannequins. What's gonna go on here? It's so spooky. The kid looks actually pretty concerned, and then they open the door and staged.
The kid's reaction is my biggest indicator of it was fake, because that screamed, "You do not seem scared enough. We're gonna do this take again. I swear to God, if you do not look at that door like it is the end of your life." Because she just was like,
this seems like this is coming from a personal place of hurt. Did your parents make you do that?
no, but it did give me the vibes of like, okay, sweetie, you really need to ham this up because this has got to be scary.
I thought she was convincing.
A creepy looking mannequin begins to sway on its own before plummeting to the ground. Cheryl and her daughter are left shaken up, as neither of them were near the doll when it moved. They were too far to have done anything. Feeling totally baffled, they promptly rush out of the room in a panic frenzy. Now, it's worth noting that the reason Cheryl has mannequins in her bedroom is because she now works as a seamstress from home. The mannequins are there to display the dresses that she sews, but viewers believe that the figures are either cursed or haunted. Now, Cheryl doesn't really think so, considering that strange things have been happening before she bought the mannequins. Only a few months ago, Cheryl's daughter is playing in her mother's room when this is captured.
Most terrifying thing is that crooked picture.
That's also like, why is the security camera in here? It's videos like this, haunted videos that are on like captured by security footage, which is like, why would you have a security camera in a sewing room? At this angle.
Why is your daughter coming to your sewing room to play? Too?
Yeah, by herself.
By herself. It's odd.
Or that ghost just really likes that closet, I guess.
It's weird how she didn't close the door.
Why? The closet door?
No, she didn't close that door
Why
either.
is that weird?
Oh, you know, in just case someone was on the other side with the actual string to pull it back. It's just going to be a string pull. It's going to come around the corner and it will pull the door closed because you're further back.
Are you telling me we're at 3-0 right now?
Yeah, we're at 3-0. It's fake.
Hold on, let's let it wrap up. Maybe something drastic will change.
Premature fake.
Cheryl's daughter walks over to the closet as though she heard a noise come from inside. She seemingly looks around to see what caused the noise, but finds nothing. Feeling a bit spooked, she walks out of her mother's room when all of a sudden, this happens. So then, just what exactly was caught on camera? Although Cheryl has yet to say what she thinks, many believe that something paranormal had occurred. But as with most videos, you be the judge on what was captured here. Was something supernatural caught on camera? Or was something else caught instead?
Alright, you heard Bizarre Bub. What do you think?
No, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Like, honestly, I feel like and I really want people to realize this, when I say videos are fake, I'm not like upset. Fake ghost videos are essentially harmless. But when you have like your kid involved, and there's like a possibility that you could be like making them do this for you to gain clout, like it gives me ick feelings. I don't really like it. I would prefer not to have kids involved in these.
What are we saying?
Hoax. Fake.
Okay. We are 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
This is getting really depressing for me. I just want something, guys. I just want something. You know what else is really depressing?
What?
We only have like, what, 225 subscribers or something like that? A lot more people watch these videos.
Right.
It makes me sad that you haven't subscribed yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually a good point. You guys should subscribe.
Yeah, we got ghost hunting videos coming up here very soon. It's spooky season. So if you're into the ghost hunting stuff, you definitely want to subscribe so you can get notified that we're doing that. Let's move on. Number 5. Well, you did that way
At
better.
approximately 1 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that not many drivers take for a certain reason. It is said that driving down this road is dangerous, as many accidents have occurred here before, and tragically, some of those accidents were fatal. Because of this, some believe that the road is cursed and should therefore be closed down permanently, but most drivers, like the one in this video, can't find an alternate route to their destination. They have no choice but to take this one. On August 18 of 2023, Gaston Rodriguez and his co-driver were taking this route when something pretty creepy happened. The two drivers are listening to some cheerful music to make their commute less frightening, when out of nowhere, they capture this.
Okay, for a few things here. One, there's almost never a this is the only route to our destination type thing, especially for a truck driver. Two, I've never heard of dual truck drivers. If that's a thing, let me know. But truck drivers are typically solo things. You don't have a passenger when you're
Unless it's their dog.
Dogs are very common, but I don't know of many truck drivers that have like a passenger.
I don't know anything about truck drivers, which is hilarious because we live next to the world's largest truck stop. I know nothing about it. Well, this make me not scared. I'm already not scared.
Down the road,
Say what?
there appears to be a moving figure darting across the dirt path before suddenly disappearing from sight. It seems that neither driver had noticed the mysterious figure during this recording, but it was after watching this clip that they were left totally spooked. Who, or whatever this is, just seems to come out of nowhere and then vanish before crossing over to the road. Knowing the history of this route and the fatal accidents that have happened here, some believe that this might have been the spirit of a deceased victim who is still roaming about. But whether ghost or not, the footage alone is pretty strange. Just how exactly did this mysterious figure disappear from sight? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer as to what was captured in this footage.
That is an interesting one. That is interesting.
Its vanishing is actually the part that makes me feel like it's the fakest. Is because like, you go back and if they show it here again, if they slow it down here.
Just how exactly did this
It's just
mysterious
kind of like
figure
as they're
disappear from
zooming
sight?
out, it fades out. It's like timed perfectly, kind of.
I'm on the fence.
Okay, I would put fake. You want to put it on the fence? It's up to you.
The fence is here.
Fence is here. Okay, well it's the fence is painted with a fake.
You can't put fake over my fence.
Okay, so on this side you got your fence there.
Yes.
And I have a sign that says fake.
Perfect.
Okay.
Moving on. Number 4.
In this next video, a man named Bobby is watching a scary movie when a sudden noise is heard from inside his home. As it turns out, the noise had come from the cabinet behind Bobby.
We got dolls. I'm all in. All in. They're all in also.
Feeling a bit spooked, he continues to record the case as he has a hunch that something is about to happen. This cabinet, as Bobby states, is haunted. Now, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has occurred.
How does he know that?
A haunted cabinet?
How does he know the cabinet's haunted? And he states that it's haunted already. So
That's a unique one though. I've never heard of a haunted cabinet.
you got me already very suspicious.
In previous videos, which I featured before, Bobby has documented things that he considers to be paranormal in nature, from his daughter's toys turning on by themselves, to bedroom doors seemingly opening on their own. Something about this place just doesn't seem right.
Nah, get out of here, man.
It appears that something highly unusual is taking place in Bobby's apartment, but just when things seem to be settling down, the following takes place. While being home alone and watching a scary movie, this happens.
As soon as I started hitting record, it stopped. And our neighbors and all that moved, so I know it's not them. And I hear footsteps again. Please leave me alone.
I want this to be real.
Yo.
Do we even have to continue this one, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo.
Hold up. We got 5x speed.
Yo. That thing just slid out too. Yo.
The reactions to nothing are on point. And it's more...
I appreciate him
more
focusing the most on the chair, like, after it spun on its own, he's like, yo, do a sick-ass kick.
Yo.
We're on our third yo, guys. More speed up. Can we get a fourth yo?
Give us 4.
You do it again? Yo.
Yeah!
I'm good on that.
Yo!
That thing just tried to pull open again.
While doing his best to remain calm, Bobby captures footage of the cabinet doing something on its own. The doors on the cabinet begin to rattle as if someone was trying to pry them open, and shortly after, the sound of the latch being released from the cabinet door is heard. To Bobby, it seems that something supernatural is happening with the cabinet, or at least the space it's in, as other nearby objects started moving on their own. To this day, Bobby continues to experience strange happenings at home, and just like previous occurrences, this one has left him beyond spooked.
Okay.
Real quick, one question. Why does his house look like this? This aesthetic combined with like the gamer chair, and he's clearly like, at least in his like early.
It sounds like he's living with his grandmother.
Oh, is that what the story was?
No, it's not. It's just
it looks like he's living with his grandmother.
It looks like he's living with his grandmother, or he's watching his daughter at his grandmother, or something like that. This doesn't look like. Yeah, I agree with you. The voice and the chair does not match the aesthetics. Second, if you were that terrified, right? If you were like God, please leave me alone, I don't want this, you would be getting rid of every doll, you'd be getting rid of the cabinet, you'd be leaving that shit on the curb, it'd be picked up by the,
Unless it's not your house, unless it's your grandma's house, then you wouldn't be doing that.
Then you wouldn't be doing that. It's weird. It's weird.
But here's the thing, he served realness, so I'm gonna give him real.
It's fake.
Number 3.
In the city of Krugerstorp, South Africa, a mysterious video was filmed by a real estate agent who was touring a property for sale. It isn't known if the house in this video has been sold yet, but considering what happens in this clip, it may just be that no one will be buying this house anytime soon. Apparently, something very freaky was caught on camera. Take a look.
Ooh.
So yeah, there was definitely...
That's not like an entryway or anything, right? This is just a wall.
Yeah, but I do want to point out that this place was wide open before they even walked in.
Okay, hold up. Let's see if he goes over there. Let's see situation is in that area, if there's any way for someone to just walk through.
Camera pulls away from the entrance. Can't see anything now.
That's an open door.
Doesn't investigate it.
They didn't notice it.
After watching the video, the real estate agent was shocked to see that someone was in the house. They don't recall ever seeing
Bitch, that is Samara from The Ring, bitch. That is not just a homeless person.
Yeah, that is a black hair,
White
dress.
dress. No sound either. You can hear that person walking. Keep note of that. This is an empty house with a lot of echoing, and it's all tile floors. You don't hear them walking over there. Which is interesting also. And keep in mind, this is a person that's doing this video because they're trying to sell this fucking house.
inside, but apparently, based on the footage, someone was there. Or so it seems. Looking at the video again, it appears that whoever this was just suddenly disappears.
They glide.
As quickly as they appear, they vanish without a sign. Although it's unknown what the agent thinks, viewers believe that something paranormal was caught on camera. But of course, I'll leave it to you to decide if that's so. Just who or what was inside this house.
I mean, it kind of just looks like... It kind of looks like someone may have just edited that in there.
That does not look like editing. If that's editing, that's a really fucking good job. That's some high grade editing right there.
I'll say this, if it's not edited, then there was someone just in the house.
I don't think so, because you should hear them walking. You could hear the realtor, their flip-flops going flip-flop, flip-flop against the tile floor. They literally just came out of fucking nowhere.
Or they were just standing there.
Real.
I think if it was someone with bare feet and just walking slowly like that, they could pull that effect off with that type of darkness and the quality of this camera.
If this really is a realtor doing a walkthrough to sell the property or the apartment, whatever, why would they fake something like this? They would never sell it.
Yeah.
That's another element too.
Or people like you would want to buy it more.
But we're very few and far in between. If you guys know anything else about this video, let us know in the comments if you know any other details. Very interested in this one. So what are we at? 2? 2 real?
I'll put not fake, probably a person.
Let's move on. We're almost done. We're in number 2. Number 2.
On March 20th of 2023, a very peculiar video was uploaded by a grandmother who was looking over at the footage captured by her doorbell camera. The recording was taken late at night when no one at home had been awake. So according to the grandma, whatever was caught on camera couldn't have been her nor her spouse who resides with her. Now the house they live in isn't thought to be haunted, as nothing strange or unexplainable has occurred there before. If anything unusual was happening, they would forbid their grandchildren from coming over. But despite having doubts that strange things would ever happen,
Was that
they
baby
captured
okay?
this. It's around 3:20 in the morning when their doorbell camera records something pretty creepy. Take a look.
What the?
It appears that a small white figure dashes out the front door before disappearing into the dark.
That doesn't look
But
like a
then,
small white
moments
figure.
later,
Yes, it
something else
does.
appears
That
on
was a
camera.
person holding a bag.
An odd-looking silhouette can be seen just a few feet away, moving in a strange manner, as if it was floating above ground. Naturally, its uncanny movement has left the grandparents beyond spooked, but they were more concerned about seeing their front door open, as if someone or
That's not a
something was
person
in their
holding a
place.
bag.
Although they can't seem to explain the events of that night, they've taken safety measures to ensure no one or nothing breaks into their house.
There's no one there.
Yet still, the question remains, who or what had been inside their home, and just what in the world was this?
That looks like a girl in like a wedding dress or a prom dress that she's holding her dress up like this. Do you see it?
Yeah, that's what it does look like. It looks like a really old Victorian dress type thing, especially right there.
And it's like how black it is too is a little unsettling. It's like solid black.
Go back to the
bag?
Yeah, it looks like when somebody...
Naturally, its uncanny movement has left the grandparents beyond spooked, but they were more concerned about seeing their
Okay, so right here, it definitely looks like a bat. Okay,
It's
so
like a bag or a fabric.
or something like on like a line, because you can see it. Like it's like clearly there's something there. It's hanging on something.
On a line, he says.
It's not walking, that's for sure.
No, it's not. It's like floating. I agree with that. But on a line. Okay, keep in mind also 3:20 in the morning.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Grandparents' house.
Grandparents.
Why would a couple of elderly people be doing this?
Go back to
Going
the,
to these
go back
lengths.
to the grandpa.
Her nor her spouse.
You're gonna tell me that that type of kooky grandpa wouldn't be up for pulling some shenanigans?
Kooky, he's wearing a Mickey Mouse Santa Claus hat for Christmas.
That's a kooky grandpa, if I've ever seen one.
But there are no grounds to say that this guy, he also can barely walk, it looks like, first of all.
Which is why you need to do the line.
This is ridiculous. The lengths to which you were going to say that two elderly people faked
There's
a ghost
two
video.
things you need to do this video. You need a bag and a line, and then a lady in a dress. It's 3 things.
I'm gonna go with real. I think this is a real one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with puppet fake.
Alright, well, you know what? This is a hot button issue for us right now. A lot of this I'm editing out, but we just spent a solid 10 minutes arguing and doing playbacks on why it's real or fake, and you guys don't want to see that. I'm not gonna put that in.
They might want to see it.
No one wants to see that. It's just us yelling at each other about whether or not it's a line.
It's a fish.
It's not on the line.
It's like a fish.
How are you gonna say? Okay, you know what? We're moving on. Number 1.
Number 1.
In this last video,
Ooh,
2
we got a
friends are
doll!
playing with a doll
Fake.
that, according to them, does something pretty strange. The video starts off with both friends playing with the doll, hoping it would do the thing that it usually does. However, while recording the figurine, they notice that its eyes are a different color. For some reason, its blue eyes, initially seen at the start of the clip, are now completely black. They continue to record the doll when this is captured.
Her eyes are black on here. Why aren't they
She
blue?
turned this way. I've seen that.
Look at this. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. They're black. Her eyes are like real light blue.
And she completely stopped moving just a second. See? She did it again.
Hey, Marissa.
She just, look. That fan is still blowing and she's stopping. See? See?
Yeah. That's so creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It's also creepy she won't stand anywhere else on the table.
No, I've tried it in 3 or 4 places up here and she won't do it. Let's see something.
Oh, it's standing on its own.
Oh, I did not do that.
That gave me goosebumps a little bit.
I'm freaking out.
Somehow, the doll turns by itself after being moved around. According to them, it seemingly doesn't like being placed in a certain spot. It's for this reason that it turns away on its own. Now the friends have tried explaining this, but it seems that nothing plausible comes to mind. They have no clue as to how the doll moved on its own. Unfortunately, with no further info on this video, it seems that this incident will remain a mystery. But aside from this encounter, there's no denying that the doll's appearance is pretty creepy. Paranormal or not, this doll has to be the stuff of nightmares.
Okay, the eye color changing thing, just throwing that out the window.
Easy.
There's so many factors that can play into that.
You literally have
Based off lighting and the angle that the doll's at versus the camera lens.
2 dolls that are exactly the same, just one with blue eyes, one with black eyes. That'd be another way of doing it.
I guess. I think it's just lighting.
Could be also most likely lighting.
Especially if it's like gem eyes or something.
So you think that the doll turning is pretty compelling?
I think it's interesting. Alright, what are you gonna fucking tell me? I'm all excited about this one.
Okay.
Oh, here we fucking go. Here we fucking go.
I know that I'm going to start, probably getting under the skin of some believers out there.
You're getting under mine.
I know. But hear me out. Magnet feet.
Magnet feet?
I'm just saying that it does move very much like a magnet.
Let's go back to a full body shot here. You think that moves like a magnet?
So like if there's a magnet under the table and there's metal in the feet or magnet in the feet and metal
There could
under
be
the table.
something under the table for sure.
And it does kind of have this, you notice how it kind of like spins and then it wobbles, like it's holding its balance. Something is holding it.
Well,
It's
see,
instant.
Yeah, I guess you do have a point. It could be magnets.
The one thing I'm saying is that spiritualists have been faking ghost stuff since the creation of the Ouija board, and the doll being so light and how easy it moves and it instantly starts turning, it just reminds me of magnets.
I'm on the fence.
I'm going to say fake.
Damn, that was a good shot. That's a good shot, but I don't agree with it. Well, guys, that was the last one. If you liked these videos, make sure you go subscribe to Bizarre Bub if you don't already. Like I said earlier, if you guys haven't subscribed, that would be great. We got some more ghost hunting content coming out. The next one's gonna be at arguably the most haunted island on the Mississippi River. You don't want to miss that one.
It's a pretty big deal.
And if you could slap that like button, that'd be great too. We'd really appreciate it. It's helping the channel out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you like what we're doing, share with your friends, family, whoever. If they would like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. And that's it. We're gonna get out of here. And don't forget, we're all just future ghosts. Bye.